Have you ever wondered what's truly holding you back? Perhaps it's not about what you haven't achieved, but the limitations you impose on yourself. In a world full of rules and norms, are you truly living authentically, or are you merely pleasing others? Join us as we explore the journey of freeing yourself, breaking down those invisible barriers, and stepping into a life of true freedom and strength. It's time to stop seeking approval and start living true to who you are. The prison of niceness, breaking free to embrace authenticity. Imagine a life where every word, every action, is carefully curated to please others, to maintain peace, to fit in. It's a life where your true self is hidden beneath layers of forced smiles and swallowed opinions. The world sees you as kind and agreeable, but inside, there's a gnawing emptiness, a void that only grows as you continue to sacrifice your authenticity on the altar of niceness. Niceness, often mistaken for virtue, is not the hallmark of a strong character but rather a subtle prison of the soul. It is a facade, a mask we wear to conform, to appease, and to avoid the discomfort of conflict. But as the Stoic philosophers warned, this path leads not to fulfillment but to a quiet despair. Seneca, a wise Roman Stoic, cautioned that most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Niceness robs us of this power, shackling us to the whims and expectations of others. In this state, we are not living for ourselves but merely existing for the comfort of others. Stoicism teaches that the essence of a fulfilled life lies in living authentically, in harmony with one's true nature. The pursuit of niceness often leads us to betray this principle. We become actors in our own lives, playing roles that society expects rather than expressing our true selves. Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, emphasized focusing only on what is within our control. Yet, in our relentless pursuit to be liked, we futilely try to control others' perceptions, a battle that not only exhausts us but also erodes our sense of self. Niceness is a compromise, a negotiation where we often lose more than we gain. By holding back our true thoughts, by constantly choosing the agreeable path, we trade our authenticity for a shallow peace. This is not peace, it is resignation. The cost is high: resentment, emotional burnout, and a creeping sense of worthlessness. It is a self-inflicted wound that festers, making us question our value and our purpose. True strength, as taught by the Stoics, lies not in bending to the wills of others but in standing firm in our values. Marcus Aurelius, in his Reflections, urged us to waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This is a call to action, a reminder that our worth is not defined by others' approval but by our adherence to our principles. To live authentically is to embrace the discomfort of honesty, to set boundaries, and to assert our needs without fear of disapproval. Authenticity is not an act of selfishness, it is an act of self-respect. It requires courage to reject the prison of niceness, and to live boldly in alignment with our true selves. It means recognizing that our value does not hinge on others' opinions but on our integrity. The journey away from niceness is one of reclaiming our power, of stepping into our true identity, and of living a life that is not just seen but felt, deeply and authentically. To break free from this prison, we must first recognize its walls. We must challenge the belief that niceness is inherently good and that conflict is inherently bad. We must dare to be disliked in the pursuit of a life that is true to our values. It is only then that we can unlock the full potential of our existence, living not as shadows in others' expectations but as vivid, authentic beings. As we embrace this journey, we find that true freedom is not in being nice, but in being real. The duality of balance, embracing the power of two. Life is a dance of dualities. Light and dark, joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability, each pair exists in a delicate balance, creating a tapestry of experiences that shape our world. At the heart of this dance lies the number 2, a symbol of duality, harmony, and the profound interplay of opposing forces. It is through this duality that we come to understand the true essence of balance and the power that lies within it. Two is not merely a number, it is a concept that transcends mathematics and touches the very core of existence. In philosophy, the number two represents the principle of dualism, the idea that the universe is composed of two fundamental and often opposing elements. This concept is evident in countless aspects of life, yin and yang in Eastern philosophy, the interplay of body and soul in Western thought, and even in the natural world, where day gives way to night and summer to winter. These opposing forces do not compete but rather coexist, each defining and enhancing the other. As the Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu once noted, when people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. It is through this duality that meaning is created, and the world is understood. The power of two is also evident in relationships, where the union of individuals creates something greater than the sum of its parts. Whether in friendship, partnership, or love, the connection between two beings illustrates the potential of unity. This connection requires balance, a careful negotiation of give and take, strength and vulnerability. It is within this dance of duality that true harmony is found. As the ancient Greeks believed, one soul inhabiting two bodies best encapsulates the essence of a perfect union, where each individual maintains their own identity while contributing to a greater whole. Yet, the number two also reminds us of the inherent tension in duality. It is the space where conflict and harmony reside side by side, where choices are made, and where paths diverge. This tension is not to be feared but embraced, for it is in the clash of opposites that growth occurs. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that we should welcome challenges as opportunities for growth, recognizing that the interplay of opposing forces is essential to our development. By accepting the dual nature of existence, we learn to navigate life's complexities with grace and wisdom. Moreover, two symbolizes the power of choice, the crossroads where we decide between paths, actions, and attitudes. It is the embodiment of possibility, a reminder that every moment presents an opportunity to choose. The freedom to choose is a gift that defines our humanity, allowing us to shape our destiny. As Jean-Paul Sartre, the existentialist philosopher, stated, "We are our choices." The number two thus becomes a symbol of this freedom, urging us to embrace the responsibility that comes with it. In essence, the number two is a testament to the beauty of duality and the necessity of balance. It teaches us that opposing forces are not enemies but partners in the journey of life. It is a reminder that harmony is not the absence of conflict but the art of navigating it. By embracing the power of two, we learn to find strength in vulnerability, to seek unity in diversity, and to balance our choices with wisdom. In the dance of life, two is not just a number, it is the rhythm that guides us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The Trinity of Creation, the philosophical power of three. In the vast expanse of human understanding, few numbers carry as much symbolic weight as the number three. From ancient mythologies to modern philosophy, the number three represents completeness, harmony, and the magic of creation. It is the meeting point where beginnings evolve into processes, and processes culminate in completion. The power of three transcends the boundaries of mere mathematics, delving into the realm of universal truths that shape our perception of existence. The number three is often seen as the cornerstone of balance and wholeness. In many spiritual and philosophical traditions, it symbolizes the union of body, mind, and spirit, a triad that encapsulates the essence of human experience. The ancient Greeks revered the number three as the embodiment of the perfect harmony of the universe, thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. This concept, later echoed in Hegelian dialectics, reveals that the process of creation and understanding is not linear but cyclical, involving a dynamic interplay of ideas that culminate in a higher truth. This triadic structure is not just limited to abstract thought but is also mirrored in the natural world, where the cycle of birth, life, and death defines the rhythm of all living things. Three is also central to the human experience of storytelling and communication. From Aristotle's rhetorical appeals of ethos, pathos, and logos to the classic narrative structure of beginning, middle, and end, the number 3 creates a framework that is both satisfying and universally resonant. This structure taps into the innate human need for order and completion, providing a lens through which we can make sense of our lives and the world around us. As the saying goes, good things come in threes, underscoring the innate belief that 3 provides a sense of completeness and fulfillment. Philosophically, 3 represents the point at which dualities are transcended. In the concept of the Holy Trinity, found in Christianity, the number 3 is used to describe the complexity of the divine, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This triune nature reflects a unity that surpasses dualistic thinking, offering a vision of wholeness that embraces multiplicity without division. Similarly, in Hinduism, the Trimurti consists of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, creator, preserver, and destroyer, 3 aspects of the divine that encompass the entire cycle of existence. These trinities remind us that life is not a simple binary but a rich tapestry woven from multiple threads. Furthermore, 3 embodies the philosophical journey from the known to the unknown and back to the known with a deeper understanding. Socrates famously employed the dialectical method, a form of dialogue involving a triad of stages: question, examination, and synthesis. This process reflects the power of 3 in intellectual inquiry, guiding us toward greater clarity and wisdom. It's a reminder that true knowledge is not found in static answers but through the dynamic and ongoing interplay of questioning and understanding. In the realm of personal growth, 3 symbolizes the stages of transformation, the initial spark of change, the process of struggle and adaptation, and the eventual emergence of a new self. This trinity reflects the hero's journey, a universal narrative arc found in myths and stories across cultures, where the hero must leave the ordinary world, face trials, and return transformed. The number 3 thus becomes a map of our own potential for growth, urging us to embrace the challenges that lead to our fullest expression. Ultimately, the number 3 stands as a beacon of balance, completeness, and the limitless potential of creation. It invites us to look beyond the binary, to see the connections that unite disparate elements into a cohesive whole. Whether in the cycles of nature, the structure of our stories, or the pursuit of wisdom, the power of 3 is a guiding force that helps us navigate the complexities of life with grace and insight. In embracing the Trinity, we find not only harmony and balance but also the courage to explore the infinite possibilities of our existence. The foundation of stability, the philosophical significance of 4. Imagine a world without balance, where chaos reigns and nothing stands firm. In such a world, the number 4 emerges as a symbol of stability, structure, and completeness. It is the number that grounds us, representing the physical world and the principles that hold it together. From the 4 cardinal directions that guide our journey to the 4 elements that make up our universe, the number 4 stands as a testament to the power of balance and the importance of a solid foundation. The significance of 4 is deeply rooted in the natural world. It represents the 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, that dictate the rhythm of life on Earth. This cycle is a reminder of the ever-changing, yet cyclical nature of existence, where each season has its purpose and contributes to the greater balance of life. In ancient philosophy, the concept of the 4 classical elements, earth, water, air, and fire, further emphasizes this balance. These elements are seen as the fundamental building blocks of all matter, each playing a crucial role in the harmony of the universe. They are not just physical substances but also symbolic representations of various aspects of life: earth for stability, water for fluidity, air for freedom, and fire for transformation. Philosophically, the number 4 is often associated with the concept of the quadrivium in classical education, which includes arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. These 4 disciplines were considered essential for understanding the deeper truths of the cosmos and achieving intellectual balance. They represent the 4 ways of seeing the world, through numbers, shapes, harmony, and the stars. This structure of learning reflects a balanced approach to knowledge, where each discipline complements and enhances the others, creating a well-rounded understanding of the universe. In human experience, 4 also plays a critical role in defining boundaries and establishing order. The 4 walls of a room, the 4 corners of a square, and the 4 points of a compass all symbolize enclosure, protection, and guidance. These physical manifestations of 4 are metaphors for the mental and emotional boundaries we set to create stability in our lives. Just as a house needs 4 walls to stand firm, so too do our lives require boundaries and principles to remain grounded. The philosopher Aristotle spoke of the 4 causes, which explain why things happen: the material cause, the formal cause, the efficient cause, and the final cause. This framework provides a comprehensive view of causality, encompassing not just the substance of things, but their form, their origin, and their purpose. It illustrates that understanding the world requires more than surface observations. It demands a deeper exploration of the foundations that underlie reality. The number 4, in this context, becomes a symbol of thoroughness and completeness in understanding the nature of things. In the realm of personal growth, 4 represents the 4 stages of development: initiation, growth, maturity, and decline. These stages are not merely linear but cyclical, mirroring the 4 phases of the moon and the flow of the seasons. By embracing this cycle, we recognize that every phase has its value and that progress is not a straight line but a continuous journey of learning, adapting, and evolving. The number 4 reminds us to honor each stage of our lives, understanding that stability is achieved not by resisting change but by navigating it with a sense of balance. Moreover, in various spiritual traditions, the number 4 symbolizes wholeness and divine order. In Native American spirituality, the medicine wheel is divided into 4 quadrants, each representing different aspects of life and the universe: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. This holistic view underscores the importance of balance in all areas of existence, reflecting the belief that true harmony is achieved when all parts of the self are in alignment. Ultimately, the number 4 stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of stability, balance, and a strong foundation. It teaches us that in order to build anything meaningful, whether it be a life, a relationship, or an understanding of the world, we must start with a solid base. It is the number that grounds us, guiding us to create order amidst chaos and to find balance in the complexity of existence. By embracing the principles of 4, we can build lives that are not only resilient and grounded but also rich with meaning and purpose. The quintessence of change, the philosophical meaning of 5. Life is a constant flux, an ever-changing journey that requires adaptability, courage, and the willingness to explore beyond the familiar. In this dynamic dance of existence, the number 5 emerges as a symbol of change, freedom, and the human spirit's relentless pursuit of growth. It is the number that defies rigidity, embracing the unknown and celebrating the vibrant, chaotic beauty of life's journey. The number 5 is often seen as a bridge between the tangible and the intangible. It represents the human experience at its most dynamic and alive, characterized by the 5 senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, that connect us to the world around us. These senses are our gateways to reality, allowing us to interact with and interpret the environment. Yet, they also remind us that our understanding is limited and filtered through our perceptions, urging us to remain open and curious about the mysteries beyond what we can directly observe. Philosophically, 5 is the number of transformation. It symbolizes the transition from the stable structure of 4, a number of balance and order, to the next level of complexity and growth. In many cultures, 5 is seen as a number of humanity and individuality, as reflected in the 5 fingers of the hand and the 5 extremities of the human body. This connection to the human form reinforces the idea of 5 as a symbol of personal agency and the power to shape one's destiny. It is about stepping out of the comfort zone, reaching out, and taking action. The ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus famously declared, "The only constant in life is change." This principle is encapsulated in the number 5, which represents the cyclical and unpredictable nature of life. In the natural world, we see this in the 5 petals of many flowers, symbolizing growth, reproduction, and the cycle of life. In the human journey, 5 embodies the spirit of adventure, the willingness to explore new paths, and the resilience to adapt when faced with challenges. It is a reminder that life is not static but a series of transitions that shape who we are. In Eastern philosophy, particularly in the teachings of the Tao, the number 5 is associated with the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. These elements are not just physical substances but represent dynamic processes and phases of transformation. They illustrate the interconnectedness of all things and the perpetual movement of life's energy. The Taoist belief in harmony with these elements reflects the importance of balance amidst change, encouraging us to flow with life's currents rather than resist them. Moreover, 5 symbolizes freedom and exploration. It is the number that dares to break the mold, to question the status quo, and to seek new horizons. The concept of the 5th element or quintessence in classical philosophy speaks to this idea, a mystical essence that transcends the physical world, representing the spirit or ether that binds the universe together. This quintessence is the essence of life itself, a force that propels us forward, urging us to explore the unknown and embrace the full spectrum of human experience. The journey of 5 is also one of self-discovery and personal growth. It represents the challenge of balancing stability with change, comfort with risk, and order with chaos. In numerology, 5 is associated with the planet Mercury, the messenger of the gods, symbolizing communication, adaptability, and the constant flow of information. This association underscores the idea that growth comes from engaging with the world, exchanging ideas, and being open to new perspectives. In the realm of personal development, 5 teaches us that progress is not a straight line but a dynamic process filled with detours, surprises, and new opportunities. It is about embracing the journey rather than fixating on the destination. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche suggested, one must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. The number 5 invites us to find comfort in the chaos, to see the potential in uncertainty, and to recognize that the journey itself is where true growth and freedom lie. Ultimately, the number 5 stands as a powerful emblem of the human spirit's capacity for change, exploration, and resilience. It teaches us to move forward with curiosity, to embrace the unpredictable nature of life, and to find strength in our adaptability. By honoring the lessons of 5, we learn to navigate the complexities of existence with an open heart and a courageous spirit, ready to seize the opportunities that lie beyond the familiar. In the dance of life, 5 is not just a number, it is the rhythm that calls us to grow, evolve, and fully engage with the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below to share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, every step forward is a step toward your best self. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring. Until next time, take care and see you in the next video.